What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coach Solomon, and in this short video I'm going to discuss the copy or the writing that you choose to put on your capture pages, your posts on social media, as well as your blog posts. And obviously you're using this this copy or this writing or whatever you choose to put on there as a means to get people to subscribe, to click on your post to visit your website, as well as click on your post to visit your blog post. Now, many people, as well as me, I used to guess at what to write and use my imagination to come up with the best things, as well as go to Google and type in calls to action, phrases, so on and so forth. But most times I was actually guessing. And when it's actually a method that you can use to choose the proper wording to produce the best results in the most clicks. Get right into it. All right, guys, now I'm going to use myself as an example. When I first started 4 years ago, and when it came to my copy or what I will put on my capture pages, blog posts, as well as my posts, as well as my paid ads, I would use my imagination. I would come up with the best things I could think of. And unfortunately, that didn't produce the best result that I would have liked. And I stumbled upon something a while ago, and actually a friend just referred a training to me that I just looked at that deals with copy. In other words, what you'll type on your capture pages and paid ads, so on and so forth, to get people to click and visit your website or do whatever. And the training was pretty interesting. I actually learned a couple new things. I'm going to leave the link for it below this video. Now, when you first go on side, once you subscribe, it's actually a free 45-minute video on there, which is pretty awesome. Break out your pen and pad and take notes. But I'm going to share with you a valuable gem that I found on the inside. It's loads of them, but this is one of the interesting gems you'll find on the inside on what method to use to come up with your copy or your type or the wording that you put on your captures pages, paid ads, etc., to get people to click through, because we know that's the beginning of your funnel. And if you can't get people past the first step of your funnel, you're in a lot of trouble. Now, 4 years ago, if you asked me what niche was I targeting, or which niche am I targeting, I would have said, oh, anybody. Anybody can use the information that how can I say that I'm trying to teach or give out, so on and so forth, because everybody has an online business. So everybody can, everybody can benefit from it. But unfortunately, that's the reason why the copy that I was putting on my paid ads, as well as my capture pages, wasn't working, because my audience was too broad. I needed to define my audience or target my niche better. Let's say, for instance, it's two niches that I work with. One of them is the portrait artist niche, as well as the author's niche. My mother's an author. I take care of online promotions. You can check out my work at, well, it's actually her website, but I designed everything on it, and I'm doing a lot with it. WM Muhammad, WMOHAMMAD78.com. Check out that website, see what I'm doing there. But she's an author, and like I said, I used to work with portrait artists. Like a portrait artist drew this picture for me. One of the portrait artists I used to work with, she drew that picture for me that I use as my logo. Now, in order to refine your copy to target the right people, you got to get on a granular level, and I'm going to tell you how. Now, let's say, for instance, you create a capture page just for authors. That's a specific niche of people who write books, but may not be too savvy on how to promote themselves. Loads of these guys, and they trying to promote their books out there, and unfortunately, they don't know how to when it comes to online marketing. So I could be like a wolf in sheep's clothing in that realm, as I am when it comes to my mother's blog, because I know what I'm doing. That's my specialty. She writes the books. My specialty is I'm skilled in marketing online. And also when it comes to the portrait niche, the portrait artist niche, I created a capture page to target those specific people. But in order to come up with the right copy that's going to attract these people in these specific niches, and you have to do that, target a specific niche. You have to do your research. Do your research. That will increase the quality of the clicks you get on your capture pages, because you research the niche. Now, let's say, for instance, I'm going to tell you what I did. Go to Facebook groups. When it comes to authors, go to Facebook groups where authors are, as well as go to Facebook groups where portrait artists are. Okay? And once you get in there, what I would do is I would post a big question mark and ask a question. But unfortunately, you know, Facebook is funny, and you can't. I doubt if people were even seeing my posts. For all I know, they probably shadow ban my account for some reason. I don't know. But the best thing to do is when you see an author post an ad for their book that leads to their website, I'll say, you know, I like your post. It looks your book looks pretty awesome. And I say, you know what? I actually promote my mother's book online. I'm asking artists, and I'm speaking to artists and asking them questions about the promotion methods that they use online. What roadblocks are you coming across when it comes to promoting your book? Or a general question like that, maybe not word for word, but I realize that they have roadblocks. So I'm generally asking them, after you write your book, after you complete it, what roadblocks are you running into when it comes to promoting your book? And I'm commenting on these guys' posts, and I'm getting all this information back from these guys, all these feedbacks from authors who have problems promoting their books online. And they're telling you why they think the problem is. Now, when you speak to so many of these authors, you'll find a thread of, how can I say, similarity between all their comments. Now you're getting to the meat, because you find a thread of similarities between what all these guys are saying. And then when you find that, you're going to base your copy or your message on your capture page, on your post, or the title of your blog post, or even on your paid ads. You're going to use that information in your copy on what you write. And they're going to realize when the author sees that, this guy's talking to me. How does he know this? So on and so forth. And then when they click on your or subscribe to get to the next level, your website, to get past your capture page, little short 5 minutes video explaining why, you know, the problems that you know that they're having. And because what you're telling them is that you understand the intimacy of their problems, so on and so forth, the whole game changes after that. That's when they take the next step. Also, when it comes to the portrait artists, that's what I do too. I go into Facebook portrait groups and I question these guys. Okay, when it comes to your online promotion, do you have any roadblocks? What are some of the problems you have when it comes to promoting your art online? Do your research. Ask these guys. And like I said, once you start to get enough feedback, you start to find out that there's a common thread of similarity to problems that exist amongst these portrait artists. And then when that's the case, that's when you start to write your capture page that's dedicated towards this niche, because you refined it now. And like I said, once they see that message on there, reflecting back to them what their problems actually are, they're going to click through on the next step. And when you get to the next step, short 5-minute video explaining, the problems that you know that they're having in their niche. They resonate with your message. More than likely, they're going to take that next step. So that's how you increase the click-through rate on your capture pages, on your posts, to label the title of your blog post, on your paid ads. Do the research. First, target a specific niche, and then do your research. Ask questions, and then based on your feedback, that's the information you're going to put down on your capture pages, so on and so forth. But that's just one of the gems that I learned in the training video below. Actually, I'm going to leave a link below. Subscribe. And it's going to be a 45-minute video on the inside. I actually went a step further. Based on the information I found in there, I actually purchased the product. But just click on the inside, get to the 45-minute video, break out your pen and your pad, and take some notes, dude. Okay? So if you appreciate the value of this video, the information that you find on the inside, I only have like 71 subscribers. I'm out here trying to hustle just like you. If you in a struggle just like me, and you feel the pain, you know the pressure points, just like I did the research. I know what's hurting people that's trying to do what I'm doing. Leave the like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, show some love, share this video, do whatever. All right, it's your boy Coach Solomon signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.